Here in the United Kingdom, there was one store that really had this great slogan, I felt. And it was always the sort of thing where you thought, I wonder if I could get it cheaper. The sort of slogan where you think, yes, I'll find out, I'll beat you. If you were a shopper over here for many years, you will know that this particular slogan, never knowingly undersold, was the mega slogan that really helped this particular department store, franchise, food hall, Waitrose and John Lewis Limited to be very successful, because basically if you found it somewhere cheaper they would refund the difference, which I thought was a great idea. Of course, this was all banished upon the arrival of a brand new CEO, Dame Sharon White. Now, Dame Sharon White has recently decided to step down from this huge business brand, having taken it to the lowest success level ever in its history. Now, a lot of people could say, well, it was unfortunate, of course, she arrived and then had to go through the terrible situation of the pandemic. Let's not forget, stores stayed open, so that particular thing doesn't sell true, does it? Then again, of course, the BBC decided that she was worthy of an hour's documentary with the royal bassing Amol Ranjal. And of course, when you think about it, again, some might suggest, well, why she got that? She became a dame, and in 2021 was named one of the most influential black people in the country. Now, I'm not attacking this particular person, but it really is all about whether you're cut out for the job. Sharon's previous roles wouldn't necessarily say that retail, or indeed leading such a huge company as John Lewis, well, would be, exactly sort of CV right. But the bottom line is, for Sharon, now she steps down and leaving the company in such disarray, this is my particular sort of story that I wanted to share with you. As these people are literally rewarded for failure, by that I mean picking up accolades, awards, tick boxing, all of that sort of stuff, profiles on BBC Radio, BBC television. But it's the people who've lost jobs, the stores that are closing, the stupidity that she ensued during her tenure, decking out entire stalls with the rainbow coloured flags. What was that about? Again, another idea of buy an extra packet for the food bank. If they were that concerned about the food bank, why were not John Lewis simply donating directly? But again, it's interesting to see, isn't it, in this 21st century world, how failure is really, basically championed as great success. You watch within the next few months after she's quit, there will be a book deal, no doubt, a documentary about how hard her time was, all the problems that she faced, and then no doubt the ubiquitous performance on a reality TV show. And more importantly, I might point out, what's going to be interesting, she'll be wheeled out as some kind of business head on all of those business programs. But when you look at the bottom line, whether Dame Sharon takes her success at that particular company, well, with a huge pinch of salt, or indeed agrees that it's been an absolute bombshell failure, not just for the company, but for the many staff that have now and are going to be removed, remains to be seen. What's the betting, though? That she'll revel in this newfound, shall we say, fame, at least for a little while longer. I'd love to know whether you have similar people in your part of the world that really do get applauded for absolute failure while taking a lot of people's livelihoods away along the way. I'm not saying it's all her fault, but it stops with her. She likes to be billed as a CEO, as Dame Sharon White, so you have to take responsibility. Do you agree? Neil Short in the very heart of London.